Hey guys, so today I'm going to be doing my San Jose slash, what's their name? St. Louis preview, sorry. Um, this is going to be obviously for round 3, so this is going to be for the Western Conference Final. Okay guys, I'm sorry, I feel special. I totally forgot that you could turn off that light. So I'm sorry that I didn't think of that sooner. So anyway, now that I did that, so yeah, sorry. So just so that light doesn't annoy you guys if it's, So anyway, so round 2 for both teams. So St. Louis did win a thriller in Game 7 in double overtime 2-1 against the Stars to take the series 4-3. San Jose also won it in Game 7 3-2 against the Avs to take the series 4-3. So both teams went 7 games, and they both won in 7 games, obviously. So St. Louis at home is 2-2. I think that's right. San Jose at home 3-1. Does that make sense? No, because San Jose can't be. Wait, what? Yeah. Yeah, okay, yeah, we're good, sorry. So St. Louis at home is 2-2. St. Louis away was 2-1. San Jose at home is 3-1, and then away they're 1-2. So going into their power play slash penalty kill, so this is just strictly for round 2. So San Jose on the power play was 2 for 19, which is 10.5%, really not good. San Jose on the penalty kill was a lot better, 91.3% killing all but 2 power plays, 21 of 23 killed. St. Louis on the power play was really bad as well, 9%, 2 for 22. And then on the penalty kill, they were obviously better, but San Jose was 20% better. They killed 71.4%, 10 of 14. For all of the playoffs combined so far, San Jose on the power play is meh, 10 of 53. I don't even know if I did a typo, because that's a lot of power plays in how many games? I don't know, but this is going to be round 3 now, so I guess. So 18.88%, 10 for 53. On the penalty kill, they killed all but 10, 42 of 52, 80.7%. St. Louis on the power play went 7 for 41, which is like 17 to 17.1%. And on the penalty kill, they killed 21 of 28, which is 75% exactly. So going into their season series, I think there's 3 games, but from what I see here, there was only 2 games that I looked up. So November 9th, St. Louis won 4-0 at home, and then November 19th, just like 9 days later or so, or 8 days later, San Jose won 4-0 in their house. So apparently there was 3 games between them, but those are the only 2 I found. So if it's just those 2, they're both 1-1 against each other. Their playoff records in total: San Jose 8-6, St. Louis 8-5. Playoff round 2 records: San Jose 4-3 and St. Louis 4-3, obviously as well. So this is just going to be going into it. So season series apparently was 2-1-0 for San Jose, and for St. Louis 1-1-1. So there was 1 game that I missed apparently, but I couldn't find it. So going into the skinny, so the San Jose Sharks and St. Louis Blues will play in the Western Conference Final with a trip to the Stanley Cup Final on the line. Game 1 of the best of 7 series is at SAP Center on Saturday, 8 p.m. The Sharks are 6-2 at home, and the Blues are 5-1 on the road in the Stanley Cup playoffs, which is really good road things for both, or really good playoff records for both teams. It's a cliche, I know, but you play all year. You put that work in during the season in order to have home ice during the playoffs and for these types of situations. Obviously, every team wants to be playing at home, so you played well at home so far these playoffs, and it'll be nice to start at home again. It's always nice to start a series at home in front of your fans, because then game 3, you never know. You could be down 2-0. It could be tied 1-1, and you could be up 2-0. The rare time. So the Sharks and Blues have faced each other 5 times in the playoffs, with San Jose winning 3 times, including a 6-game victory in the 2016 conference final. I do not remember that. The Sharks' only trip to the Cup final was last season when they lost to the Pittsburgh Penguins in 6 games. St. Louis hasn't been there since 1970, its 3rd straight appearance. That is going to be another tough series. San Jose forward Younes Donskoy said, "This was a tough series against the Avalanche, 1-goal games. It was really fun to play. St. Louis is going to be the same way. It's going to be tough, and we're looking forward to that." I love these tight series because it's so close, like you don't know who the hell's going to win. It's awesome. It's a killer for fans. Like, they're probably having freaking heart attacks every damn day. It's freaking terrifying, you know what I mean? So the Blues were last in the NHL on January 3rd before winning 30-15-5 to finish 3rd in the Central Division. They eliminated the Jets and Stars en route to the conference final. That's kind of been the story of the season. When our backs are against the wall, we play our best and find a way to fight through it. Blues forward Robert Thomas said, "We keep on battling and finding a way to keep on moving forward." The Sharks eliminated the Golden Knights and Avalanche each in 7 games. There's 4 teams still playing. Logan Couture said, "If my math's correct, 27 teams that are at home 27 teams that are at home wishing they were in the spot, so I've been lucky enough to play in a few Western Conference Finals in my career, and you realize that you can't take them for granted because you never know when the next one's going to come, if the next one's going to come. San Jose was 2-1-0 against St. Louis this season, winning twice at home. It's a grind, Blues coach Craig Berube said. That's why it's a grind of the Stanley Cup playoffs. It's a lot of work, but it's very rewarding. We're moving on to the third round, and we're excited. Guys are ready to roll. So going into some game breakers. So for the Sharks, forward and captain Joe Pavelski, who returned for Game 7 against the Avalanche, proved how valuable he is with the goal and an assist in the win. Centers Thomas Hertl and Couture are tied for the NHL playoff lead in goals, 9, and tied for first in points, 14, with teammate Brent Burns, 5 goals and 9 assists, and Colorado forward Mikko Rantanen, 6 goals, 8 assists. For the Blues, forward Jaden Schwartz has scored 8 goals, including 2 game winners, in 13 playoff games after scoring 11 goals in 69 regular season games. He has given St. Louis even more depth up front with forward Vladimir Tarasenko, 5 goals, 4 in the power play, and Ryan O'Reilly, 9 points, 2 goals, 7 assists. Forward Pat Maroon has scored 3 playoff goals, 2 of them game winners, including against the Stars in double overtime of Game 7. For goaltending, Martin Jones for the Sharks. Martin Jones has been lights out after allowing 13 goals on 80 shots in games 1-4 against the Golden Knights. He's 7-3 with a 2.13 goals against average and 9.28 save percentage since, and was 4-3 with a 2.29 goals against and 9.16 save percentage against the Avalanche. Backup Aaron Dell is 0-1 in the playoffs, allowing 5 goals on 36 shots in 2 relief appearances, having last played in Game 4 of the first round. For the Blues, Jordan Binnington is 8-5 with a 2.39 goals against and 9.15 save percentage. Before I continue, he is a really good goaltender, and I witnessed it, so it's like he's really good. So yeah, 9.15 save percentage, and has played every minute of the postseason. He has allowed 2 goals or fewer in each of his past 3 starts, and in 8 of his 13 playoff games, which is like really good, obviously. A finalist for the Calder Trophy as NHL Rookie of the Year after going 24-5-1 with a 1.89 goals against, first in the NHL, 9.27 save percentage, tied for 4th, and 5 shutouts in 32 games, which 3 of them were starts. Binnington will be the workhorse. Backup Jake Allen was 19-17-8 with a 2.83 goals against, 9.05 save percentage, and 3 shutouts in 46 games. 45 of them were starts, but hasn't played since April 3rd. He is 9-10 with a 2.1 goals against and 9.22 save percentage in 22 playoff games, and 19 of them were starts. So going into some numbers to know. So for the sorry, for the Sharks, 40. They were 21 for 23 on the penalty kill, 91.3%, which I did mention before. In the second round, after going 21 for 29, 72.4% in the first round. The Sharks have 5 players with at least 10 points: Burns, Hertl, Couture, and defenseman Erik Karlsson, 12 assists, and forward Timo Meier, 3 goals, 7 assists. For the Blues, they're 1 for 20 on the power play in the past 6 games. Schwartz leads the Blues with 8 goals. Tarasenko, 5, is the only other Blues player with at least 5. So the Blues are really bad on the power play, and the Sharks are really good on the penalty kill. So what's that going to equal? Kind of obvious. So now moving on to some injury reports. So for the Sharks, with Pavelski returning for Game 7, San Jose does not have any injured players on its roster, which is good. For the Blues, they entered the series with a fully healthy roster and has had 0 man games lost to injury in the second round, which is really good. So Sharks defenseman Erik Karlsson, former Sen, said, "We are a resilient group here. We know what we want. We know what we have to do to be successful, and know we just have to find a way to do it a little more consistently throughout the series. It's a great challenge for us playing St. Louis, and I think this group is definitely up for the test." And then for the Blues, the captain Alex Pietrangelo had said, You're around this group of guys, and a lot of people say we have a close room, and we do, because that's a resilient effort from where we were in December to get to where we are now. Sometimes you just got to look back and be proud of the effort. It's been a long road, but we just keep on pushing, and it's taken everybody right now, but we're finding a way. So now going into who will win. So the Sharks will win if they continue to get depth scoring. They have 10 players who have scored at least 2 goals in the playoffs, and 5 with at least 10 points. If the penalty kill and defense remain strong, and Jones plays at an elite level, San Jose will be in good shape to advance to the Cup final. The Sharks are 39-0 this season, including 7-0 in the playoffs when they allowed 2 goals or fewer, so that's obviously a really important stat. For the Blues, they will win if they have the same level of goaltending and defense they had against the Stars. The Blues allowed 17 goals in the 7 games, including 4 in the final 3. That's not bad. That's really good. St. Louis needs to be better on the penalty kill, having allowed at least 1 power play goal in 4 of 7 games against Dallas. Not good for them. So now I'm going into my prediction. So this is all me. So, as I did mention before, Game 1 is tomorrow in San Jose, meaning that they have home ice advantage. So, I do think San Jose can win the series. So what I wrote is the series should be a good win, or a good one. I feel the Sharks will win in 7. I don't know if I mentioned it, but the Sharks have home ice, so I feel the Sharks can win at 7 at home. I don't know what it would be after 4. I would say I definitely don't think it would be like 3-1 or 1-3 for anybody, or that's the same thing. But I feel like it would be 2-2 at the very, unless I'm totally wrong, and then maybe someone sweeps someone. In the first round we had 2 sweeps, and this round we had 1 sweep, and I'm assuming there's going to be no more sweeps, because if there is, damn. I do feel these games now are going to go at least 5 or 6, not 5, at least 6 or 7 games. And by the way, guys, I just saw Dark and Twisted uploaded, so you guys know what you're going to see tonight. But yeah, so I do feel this will be a really good series. I do feel this one should be going 6 at least, at the very least. But I do think it'll go 7. As for who will win, I do think the Sharks and the St. Louis Blues are really good on the road and at home, so it's kind of like tough to say. But it should be one hell of a series, I will definitely say that, and it should be fun. It should be really fun. So I'm really happy that I got to be able to witness a series like that, because it'll be fun. Well, not for sure, because I've worked too, but you know what I mean. So it'll be fun, and may the best team win. Who am I voting for, if you guys are wondering? I don't mind either team. I guess just may the best team win. St. Louis in the finals will be kind of meh. San Jose in the finals will be kind of meh, so it's just kind of like, it doesn't really matter for me. So, and I'm just going to give you guys an update on Game 1, because today is Thursday, May 9th, so, and it's almost 10 p.m. now, so Game 1 is well underway in Boston. I think it's almost the 3rd period, actually. The last time I saw it was 2-1 Carolina. Go frickin' Hurricanes, because I hate the Boston Bruins. And a lot of people actually hate Boston, I was told, or I heard from the hockey guy, so come on, do you want an update? Thanks. I'm just going to go ahead and pause this, and I'll resume when it actually loads. Alright, so that took like 10-15 seconds. So Boston is currently on the power play with under 3 minutes left in the second period. Carolina does have a 2-1 lead, with the shots being 24-18 for Carolina, so I really hope Carolina can win Game 1, because then if they lose Game 2, then it's still going to be tied 1-1 going into about Carolina, so I really hope this game they win. And that's going to conclude this prediction video. So you guys also should expect the Dark and Twisted if you guys are watching this. If you guys also watch my horror reactions, then I will be doing a Dark and Twisted reaction, and it should be up tonight, hopefully. And I'll see you guys in the next video. And let me know in the comments what you guys think. Who will be in the finals? Who will be in the finals? St. Louis, San Jose, Boston, or Carolina? Who's going to be in the finals? 2 of the 4 will be in there, but who? I honestly think it's going to be Boston versus maybe San Jose. And I really hope in that case San Jose wins, because fuck the Boston Bruins. Anyway, guys, I really hope Boston is out this round. Anyway, I'm going to shut up now, and I'm going to, yeah. So yeah, once again, I hope you guys did like this video. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.